Run. I put these images online, it went crazy. So here's some behind the scenes where I made a coffee, decaf, I'm still caffeine free. I got up at 6 to be ready to shoot at 7:15 in the morning. It was cold, it was miserable, it was wet. It wasn't the best time, I'll be brutally honest, but what else? We went out, I was really excited. You can see it's a bit wet on the ground and the dress is long, as you'll see in this clip. It is a long dress and already that wetness is showing, but look how good Rachel is. She got changed by the Guildhall. These are iPhone photos, so if anyone ever comes to me and says iPhones are great quality, I don't know, I'm not sold on it. Even there's, you know, you can see how big the wind was working for us, and Rachel was so good. This is again shot on the iPhone. I do think it's a really great dress. It is heavy though when it's wet, and Rachel was so good. We got up so early, we were really lucky. You can see the flickering light up there. But and big up to Paul, her partner, who actually did all of the behind the scenes stuff. You can see me here just posing away, Rachel looking amazing. Look how long that dress is. I think it's like 5 to 7 meters. We did get a bit of a crowd. It was early on Sunday. I made sure it was before the church opened. So this is in the centre of Northampton. So you can see here just how that wind picks up and me tracking her. I was using a 24 to 70. I did try and switch out, and I did do some film photography on a 35mm. I will just say I haven't got those images back yet, but once they're back, I'll do a little video, probably a short for you to see those. I'm not sure how they're going to turn out, because you will see when I show the raws later, the manipulation I did to get great images. I will say, if you are going to do this, be really mindful of just how heavy this fabric can get. And it's so receptive to the wind. It does get dirty. I did just put it in the washing machine though, like, what is it, a 30-degree wash on a gentle wash, and it's fine. It is so long on my washing line though. But I'm so happy with the images that come out. You can see I didn't really swap my camera over too much between like my Nikon Z6 Mark II and then my film camera. So yeah, let me now show you the raw and the finals. Perfect. I've just finished the shoot. The dress is back in the bag. It is so wet and heavy. Totally freaking worth it though. Let's talk about the raw. You can see here, it's quite nice on its own. It's not central, it's not leveled up, and you can see the wetness on the robe. I also didn't like some of the background, so when I jumped into the edit, let me show you exactly what I did. And I don't think I did too much to the background, but I did definitely do some stuff to the robe itself, or the dress, should I say. So first off, the colour is brighter. Remember, the picture you saw is raw, so this is the final one. I've made the red more red. I've expanded the robe. I did try and use generative AI sort of stuff to do it. It didn't quite work, so I had to use pictures of the robe and sort of put them across. But yeah, I like it. I cleaned up the background. I did some minor tweaks to my model just to make sure the dress fitted a little better, but she's beautiful anyway, so it didn't require much. But I made the background and that red just pop a little bit more. So I want to do a side-by-side comparison so you can actually see I did get rid of some of the signs, some of the distractions, sorted out the pavements that bugged me. The dress itself, I just pulled it out more. I copied bits across. Generative fill and generative AI, whatever you want to call it, didn't quite give me the results I wanted. I did use the colorizer just to pop that red out. If you don't know how to do that, I can link a tutorial that I watched in my comments below. So while I did use the 24 to 70 for most of my images, I did switch over to the Velvet 56 from Lensbaby. I do love it. It's got this kind of ethereal look, and it's a lot of warmer edit to it. And let me just zoom in so you can just see what I mean when I say the velvety, dreamy background. 2 seconds. This is what I mean. You see how that blur just instantly goes into like a mild movement? It's beautiful. And then in stark contrast, the 24 to 70 gives less of this blurry background, as you can imagine, but it gave me this absolute beautiful wide shot, and you can see the draping of the fabric. And I think this is a really lovely image. And you saw the video, so there's not much editing done to this image in terms of expanding the dress. To make this dress look even more dramatic, I made sure I showed it quite wide and a little bit low and expanded the dress out so you get that real dramatic train. I think that really highlights it, and then have her framed within frames you can see. I loved when she turned her head. I think it gives this mystery to the image. It makes it almost fairy tale. I think this is probably one of my favourites. I left the letterbox in deliberately. I just like the little note there. I did take it out some of the others. I think the dress is displayed beautifully. So this is the final image. It's got a very fairy tale feel. I edited a few of the background details out. There was a random owl that was placed on top of the notice board there, and some of the CCTV out. But I just had a run. I feel like it's got this really eternal sort of fairy tale, and it reminded me of a bit of an old Nina Ricci perfume ad. I love this picture particularly. The sun is starting to creep in, which is why you've got that warmish glow, also a security light. But let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Thank you so much for just supporting me. You guys are amazing.